The Natural Resources Conservation Service is joining forces with partners and landowners in Oregon's Ashland watershed to reduce wildfire risk and strengthen forest resiliency through the Ashland Forest All Lands Restoration. NRCS offers conservation planning assistance and financial incentives to help landowners perform forest health practices like pre-commercial thinning and slash treatments.
My legal name is Richard Parker, but I go by Poncho. Most people know me as Poncho. And it's my family's land. As my grandparents bought it back in the late 30s, around then. And my dad was raised here, I was raised here, and my kids are being raised here. It's always been active working land. It's produced over 200 loads of logs for our family, commercial. And now we're doing this nice pre-commercial thinning, so it definitely needed a little haircut. It was a nice project to do.
The project also brings economic benefits to the community, helping local timber outfits stay in business and create jobs.
We were very thankful to have these kind of projects where we could keep the guys busy, and regardless if it's raining or snowing or whatever, you can still walk around and cut down small trees and build slash piles and habitat piles. Just being close to home in the Ashland area has been great, I'm sure, for all the crews, for all the other local crews as well.
There's a lot of public land in the watershed proper, which is almost exclusively Forest Service land, and really within the watershed, in the municipal watershed mostly. And then outside of that, a lot of mixed ownerships and a lot of private non-industrial land. So it was kind of a perfect setup to have this cross-boundary type of work take place. So we identified this area for about 4,000 acres of treatment, prioritizing ridgetop treatments in areas where either fire could escape from lightning caused or human caused fire, or where it could come into the community. Our piece with NRCS really is focused on those private landowners where we can engage and we can offer those programs to really allow them to participate on their property and in the community to really forward the objectives for their property, as well as the larger whole of that landscape scale restoration treatment.
I see the difference on projects when we've been out on fires, and when we have a landowner that has done a lot of fuel reduction work versus a landowner that hasn't. And when the fire goes through, larger trees on the one that did do the work are still living, and it might have burned up them a little ways, but most of the trees still survive. And then the ones that don't, unfortunately, it's most of the trees and even some of the larger timber is lost due to the fire. So it does make a big difference. I've seen that firsthand for many years, being out there on the fires.